On Thursday afternoon, President Biden visited the southern border. The same day, former President Trump did the same a few hundred miles up the Rio Grande. The dueling events highlighting an issue voters say is important to them in this fall's presidential election. And coming as Axios reports the Department of Homeland Security expects some 8 million asylum seekers will be living in the United States by this fall. That is an increase of 167% over the last 5 years, spanning both the Trump and Biden administrations. So what is the truth about the crisis at the border? And is anything actually being done to fix it? NBC News senior White House correspondent Gabe Gutierrez was there this week and has our Sunday focus.
A split-screen moment, 300 miles apart, but politically, a world away.
Show a little spine.
President Biden in Brownsville, Texas, blasting House Republicans for torpedoing a bipartisan border security bill and delivering this message to Donald Trump.
Join me, or I'll join you, in telling the Congress to pass this bipartisan border security bill. We can do it together.
The former president in Eagle Pass, Texas, blaming the current White House for the record-breaking migrant influx.
This is a Biden invasion over the past 3 years.
And also highlighting the recent high-profile death of Georgia nursing student Laken Riley, allegedly killed by an undocumented immigrant from Venezuela.
Joe Biden will never say Laken Riley's name, but we will say it.
Still, an NBC News review of available data shows crime has actually dipped in cities that receive the most migrants. Ever since candidate Trump first announced he was running for president, he's made immigration central to his political identity.
Build that wall!
He's warned about migrant caravans and made sweeping claims about his opponents.
Our border is an open and gushing wound, yet Crooked Joe is fighting the state of Texas to stop them from defending our border.
President Biden has never said he wants open borders. What he has done is roll back some of the Trump administration's border policies, including one that forced many migrants to wait in Mexico while they applied for asylum. The current president has also used humanitarian parole more often. Both Republicans and Democrats now acknowledge the system is broken. But the Border Patrol Union says former President Trump's hardline policies deterred illegal immigration.
They were very effective for us as Border Patrol agents in securing the border.
The White House argues the spike in illegal border crossings is due to several factors, including increased migration around the world. President Biden insists he's offering a solution, but that House Republicans are blocking it.
If that bill were the law today, I'd shut down the border right now and fix it quickly.
It may not be that simple. To shut down the border, the U.S. would need Mexico to take back far more migrants than it's already agreed to. Still, the Biden administration is also considering new executive actions that would make it harder for migrants to get asylum and easier to deport them faster.
We do need immigration reform.
If that happens, migrant advocates like Myra Paredes are worried the asylum process will become even more dangerous.
These are people's lives. These are people's futures that we are basically playing with or using as a pawn. In no way or form should we ever use that for political gain.
And Gabe joins me now live. Gabe, good morning. It was striking to see President Biden calling on former President Trump to join him in finding a solution to the border issue. But given the House of Representatives' rejection of that bipartisan Senate plan, by the way, supported by that same Border Patrol union you spoke to, is there really any hope of a political solution coming out of Washington?
Well, it sure doesn't seem like it right now, Willie. After all, it's an election year. Republicans may have doing business with the Biden administration over Ukraine and Israel funding, but it does not appear that House Speaker Mike Johnson will budge on the border. The White House has made the calculation that calling out Republicans and Donald Trump for standing in the way of hiring more Border Patrol agents and immigration judges is good politics. Speaker Johnson argues that the border bill's policy changes do not go far enough, but look for Democrats to make this argument to voters in the coming months, Willie.
And, of course, Senate Republicans urging their colleagues in the House to take up the bipartisan legislation. No luck so far. Gabe Gutierrez. Gabe, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.